Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another video. Today we're going to do an hour of key farming on the monk just to see how many keys that we can get. We are using pretty much the build that we showcased yesterday. We have done one swap, which is that we have basically taken out the Zodiac, put in a Rogue, and that has allowed us to put in the Broken Crown. Downside is we obviously lose a Soul Shard. Upside is that we do actually get some extra gems, because obviously the Broken Crown does not work with legendary gems, and I need some gems for augments and stuff like that. It's pretty much just the same. It's just as quick. I've re-rolled pretty much everything for attack speed, just so that we can maybe teleport a little quicker. Not sure if that's a good thing. Maybe the cooldown, you know, it was cooldown here, it was cooldown here. Maybe that would be better. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. As always, guys, thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Let me know what your record in an hour for keys is. I think we probably could make this a little faster. You know, obviously we're only the 800 Paragon. We've got a couple of augments just from random soul shards. Yeah, and obviously like the amulet could be better. The gems could be much higher. They're still only like 80, 90. My barb account is the one where I've pretty much been getting the gems up on. But I think that is enough waffling. Let us start the timer. We have got 78 keys. Let's just show that real quick. 78. So yeah, we're going to see how many we can get in an hour, which is going to be pretty interesting to see. Season has been a lot of fun. Definitely we are running dry on gems. That is my main concern at the moment. Is that an Ember? That's a good start, isn't it? I mean, you know, we should find quite a lot of stuff in an hour. We're just going to try and be efficient. We're going to try and every time we get back to town, we're going to try and, you know, finish up all the stuff to get rid of the stuff that we don't need. We're going to stop and pick everything up because obviously, you know, that's kind of what you would be doing on day 2 or day 3 of the season. You know, you want the DBs, you want pretty much everything. I mean, DBs, maybe not so much. I haven't done that many bounties, so I have run out a little bit of like materials. I can never be bothered in the cube converting them, but obviously I probably should do that to balance them out. But obviously bounties would be a good way of fixing that. This build's quite good for maps like this because we do, provided we proc the in-germ, we can just fly pretty fast through the map. This is where the attack speed comes in kind of handy, because it just allows us to go through that animation a little bit quicker. But yeah, we'll do this for an hour. We'll see where we are. I've no idea how many keys we're likely to get. Hopefully it's a bunch. We have finished off the follower, so we do actually have the cane set on for the extra keys, which obviously is pretty good. Pretty nice for the extra 25%, I think it is. You know, over the chaos of several hours, that is really going to add up. So we want to see plenty of 6s, and that's that. But yeah, we can still fly through even this cruddy tile set. We can get there. Which is, as I say, very nice with the attack speed. Why wasn't this map first? This map's well better. Grab the XP pool, why not? Put the king down. 4 keys, not bad. Never mind, we'll take it, I guess. It's early, well, I say early in the morning, it's 11 AM, so I'm still having a cup of tea. You know, we have to be quintessentially British. So what do we got? We got 1 Ember, and we got 1 Fragment Shard. What is it? Fragment of Destruction. We'll salvage the yellow, the blue. I don't think we want any of this stuff. Maybe that. Maybe. So anything that we think we might be interested in, we're just going to chuck in the stash and look later. Because obviously we're going to try and get as many keys as we can. So we go again. Oh, and I should have said, you probably might have seen from the inventory, we kept 1 of every type of gem. So Imperial and Marquee. So we will know how many gems we're getting out this Broken Crown as well. Because I just think that's, you know, potentially going to be useful, isn't it? Is this worthwhile doing this? But lots of fun to play Monk with super high attack speed for teleport. It just means you can whiz around. So we've got it on the weapons, got it on the gloves. One of the rings has got it as well. Obviously Paragon points. Trying to think if there's anything else for the build. Ooh, gems. Yes, please. Another XP pool. We'll take it. We'll probably max out on those, provided we don't die. So we'll have to see on that one. Gems, yes please. Another XP pool. Crikey. Gonna be Paragon 1000 by the end of this. Obviously not really. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we haven't had many primals as of yet, which is a bit of a bummer. You know, I do like to find me some red beams. So none as of yet, really. Nothing usable. I think I've had 2 total, which is pretty low. But we'll keep cracking on. Maybe we'll find one in this hour. Key blast. So, you know, maybe we can get 20, 30 runs done. Just have to see. Depends on the maps, really. Come on, guys, get him. And we do also have the homing pads on the follower, so that we can get back to town super fast. As I say, we'll pick up all the stuff, because I imagine that's what most people are going to do when they're playing. Hand it in, do the ID. What have we got? Inner chest piece, maybe? No, no good. We will need to spend the shards at some point. I think we'll do gloves, maybe. I think I could do with a nicer pair of gloves. They're not particularly great, so maybe we'll do a few of those now. No macros, guys. No, you know, just regular RSI, clicky, end up with an injury type job. Right, so that's about 3 minutes per run so far. Not bad. You know, obviously, the more you practice this, the better you'll get at it. Same for me. I suck at this build a little bit. It could certainly be played better. But it's nice to be able to stand in those explosions with the fire resist amulet. It's pretty nice. Goblin pack. Nice, flattened. We may as well grab this stuff. Look at all those gems, man. Excuse me, gems for days. Spirit stone. Yeah, okay, on we go. Another ember. Genius. Another nice map. Lucky us. We just need that red beam, and then we can call this an absolute winner. I think the monk has got to be the fastest. I know a lot of people like arguing and saying DH maybe, but honestly, just the clear speed in this is just insane. Larceny ring, sometimes we use those, so that's potentially interesting. We've got another ember, so we will throw that in. And the rest of that stuff is for the bin. So let's do a few gloves and get the rest of the stuff salvaged. The raiment gloves, actually, we need a pair with double crit cooldown resource cost reduction for bounties. Would be the dream. Ooh, another nice one. Lucky us. You just got to find your first victim, first elite. Once you've popped that, you're absolutely golden. Another shard, dropping like candy. But yeah, you should never be out of keys if you're playing monk. It's impossible to be out of keys. Impossible. Just ridiculously fast. Fatties, I guess, are a little bit more dangerous because obviously they blow it with physical. But with so much teleport, you can normally save yourself, which is pretty good. Right, where do we suppose the exit is? Up. See you later, buddy. Make sure we get all the stuff. Should we pop the chest? Why not? Oh, there's another dude here. We'll risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. Oops. We are pressing shortcuts. So another soul shards. That's nice. Ooh, intelligence. They might be usable for a follower, so that's kind of handy. I tell you what, we do want the soul shard as well, don't we? So we're filling. We should have cleared this out, really, shouldn't we? That would have been better. Now, that one extra paragon point goes makes all the difference. We're gonna totally crush now. Just over 10 minutes. Not bad. Another good one. Teleporting to the wall there. Nice little pro headbutt, wall headbutt. And there is the exit, but we'll have a little mill about, see if we can get some. Another shard. Jesus. I do keep thinking those things are primals, which obviously gets the heart racing, and it is a little disappointing that they're not, I suppose. We have cooldown pylon, yes please. A little look over here, see if there's anything. We might be able to clear this in just this floor, actually. With a little bit of luck, this weapon. Pool of reflection. No, it doesn't look like we're going to get this done, actually. Bummer. So nearly, look at that, so nearly. Never mind, gobble it all up. Num num num. Keys, keys, keys. Gems, gems, gems. Another soul shard. Kirishira's blade. Is it a good one? No. I mean, realistically, for anything that you're not playing, like Wave of Light, we might try a little bit. But, you know, it's going to have to be a pretty good piece, I think, for us to hang on to it. There's just no point in keeping crap. Wow, you don't see that very often. Entire inventory full of yellow gloves. Never mind, on we press. Another good one. We're gonna hit a bad map in a minute, guys. I can just tell. What was that, primal ring? No. Oh, I thought. What an idiot. Ooh, gem goblin. We'll take that though. There's the exit, so we may as well explore because it's quite dense. How deep is this thing? That's the question, isn't it? Consumable gift. Not very deep. Find another elite to get back to the exits. Not that one. There's this one. There we go. This is more like your average kind of tile set. This is normally what we get for T16. And we should be getting a decent amount of gold as well doing this, which will help with augments as well, which is always good. This weapon, let's hope it's a nice Shenlong's, because we're going to be using that for pushing, I think. There we go. More keys, 5 that time, not bad. Trying to keep an eye out to see if we get 6. Wow, they were nasty. Not much fun. A gift. I swear I thought I saw Primal. But sadly not. Gift going there. Uli shoulders. Yeah, we will look at those. Ancient Zokrin's gaze we will look at. Just trying to keep up the pace, basically.
Anything could happen. What a steal. I cannot afford that.
As we look for our inner gloves. With a double crit on, please. Sorry guys, it's another great one. What can I say? Video luck. I mean, sometimes you do just get on these runs, you know. It's just map after map after map. Pylon, yep. Nice. Another elite, nice. Another one down here, was there? No. Yeah, don't trust me, guys. My vision must be awful. I need to get to spec savers. Right. Oh, nice big map. This we should clear this on this floor, which is nice. This is the ideal, isn't it? Nice big open map, dense enough to be done in one floor, and then you're not having to waste time going to the next one. He says, never mind. May as well take the exit there, because otherwise we're scratching around trying to find something. But I mean, it's got like 95% of the way, which is good. Definitely gonna be maxed out on XP pools after doing this. Didn't see how many keys then. but I'm sure it was a boatload. What have we got? Ooh, another fist weapon. We will have a little look-see at that. Some Wuku, I don't know, maybe we'll play. It's ancient. We might have an ancient one. I can't remember. So anything in Douse, we will chuck in the stash and then go through it later. Because it's when you're doing this, if you do stick to it for like an hour, you will find you get more keys. Just if you're just doing this, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, instead of stopping and distracting yourself, and you know, like looking through gear pieces, you know, it is better to just simply crack on with it. Some people do leave the game and remake it. I can never be bothered doing that. Oh, look at this! Look, this is insane. This has got to be the best bunch of maps that I've ever had in a row for T16. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll make sure the video for the build is linked, just in case anybody needs it. Super fun. Really, really nice to just whiz around. Where are we going? Get these 2 killed, refresh Ingium. Hopefully this is a nice big section. Can make some progress here. Power pylon will make this even super duper faster. Another gem goblin, thank you very much. I'm over spamming the mantra, which is why the spirit's going down, but I'm used to having mystic allies on that button, so you'll have to forgive me. You don't need to be spamming that. You also don't need to be spamming the mystic allies that often, only when they're off form, but you know, we're not perfect. We're not Rax, Wadijo, Bloodshed, all those type of guys level. Just your average casual gamer. Just basically, yeah, using the mechanics in the game, I think, to get as far as possible. Inner Pants we're interested in. Echoing Fury we're interested in. The rest of it, not so much. I think we've got Ancient Inner Pants that are orged already. So highly unlikely to find something better. But you never know. They might have like gold find on, so for like T16, you know, maybe. You know, if they do have gold find. So you could do gold find and pickup radius. Would be the ideal for your T16 build. But you know, I mean, like, hopefully you can see this is just insanely fast. 20 minutes. We've done an absolute boatload of runs. And then, you know, if you improve it by a bit, is it really making that much of a difference? I'm not so sure. Blue Gobby, yes please. Right, let's grab that. Grab the braces. I think someone's knocking on the door, which is bad news. But never mind. Commitment to key farming will have to wait. We'll have to wait. Probably a salesman. The only people who ever seem to knock on the door are people wanting to sell you shit. Oh, it's the FedEx guy. Hang on. Oh my god. Of all the things that could happen, the dude has just left it in the porch. Honestly, you're trying to make videos and the FedEx guy decides to deliver stuff. I hope it was something good. We shall have to see. Christmas present for me, obviously, of the wife. Must be what it is. Ooh, we reached the end of the road. That is unusual. Right, well, I reckon we can do, what, an extra 60 seconds? 2 minutes? I don't know. I don't know how much time we lost. Oh, God. I mean, this is totally professional setup, this. You know? Nothing but the best for you guys. Right, it's back to town. Oh, goodness me, I'm boiling. I was thinking I'm going to have to get running down the drive after this guy. Because I can see the drive out my window. Kind of hoping it was going to be something spicy. Right, Bindings of the Lesser Gods. Anacrudis boots. They're terrible. Maybe chuck them in as a maybe. As I say, we'll go through all the stuff. Well, I will. I won't subject you lot to it. Ancient arm guards. Potentially, we can use those on a demon hunter. Looked a bit poorly rolled, but they'll do as a starter, possibly. Again, DH for keys, obviously very, very fast, and you're looking to just basically slam as much move speed into that. Yeah, I don't know, 90 seconds, extra 90 seconds we'll add on for the FedEx guy. See how many we can get. Ooh, what is on the Christmas list, I wonder? Obviously, we've got kids, so they're super excited for it. You know, going crazy and that kind of thing. But, I mean, let's be honest, I go equally crazy. Like, it might look like I'm putting these Christmas jumpers on for the videos, but I genuinely wear them every day anyway in December. And I say to people when they ask that that's for the kids' benefit, but, you know, realistically, I just love Christmas, so. And, you know, obviously a 40-year-old dude still playing video games, you know. I am a big kid at heart, I think is what I'm trying to say. Oh man, this map was amazing. We want first floors like this, definitely. That crunch, 5 keys. Brilliant. Right, I feel all of a doodah still. Well, that's good. Is that the 3rd or 4th ember we found? I think maybe the 3rd. It's not bad. That's like a 125 augment, you know, which is pretty good. So, not bad. We've just added a bunch of power to our build, potentially. You know, if we get another 3, then another 125 augment done. So, you know, you're probably actually going to find that you're going to have the augs ready on the gems faster than the pieces this season. You know, which, again, maybe lends itself to more of a strategy of maybe it is worthwhile doing bounties. I don't think I meant to salvage those gloves. I'm getting confused. I've got a primal pair, but I think that's on my other account, which is obviously a bit of a whoopsie, but never mind. We could have used the Fire Mage Fists Ancient for Wave of Light, so a bit of a whoopsie. They might have been nice as well, but you know, easy come, easy go. I'm sure we'll find another pair. Yeah, they should have gone in. I mean, one thing I would say for this, for like keys, you know, the best thing to do really is kind of just, you know, quick decisions, you know, and you'll get some wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know, the odd time you will accidentally salvage a ancient pair of mage fists that potentially had double crit on, but in the long run, you'll just find more pieces, you know, and the more fast decisions you make, the better you get at it. Right, oh gosh, this is a bad one. This is a bad map. Where is the map RNG gone? But with the bad maps, you can very aggressively teleport through them, which is nice. And sometimes, like, even just the fact that it's a corridor, is helpful. Because, you're firing yourself forwards in a line, basically. Are they going to pop? Is that an elite? No, I don't think it was. Is there two here? This weapon. I mean, we also haven't procced either of the cheat deaths yet, which should show just how tough this build is, with no gold wrap. It's because we don't need the squirts. We've got enough damage without it. And you think we pour another 1,000 paragon on this and augments. Obviously, you clearly don't need the squirts. And you would barely, the stuff would barely even be touching you. Oh man, look at this, with 0% progress left. Where did the dude go? Let's just spawn the, grab the pylon. We might as well get the extra chance at getting something cool dropping off the elite. Oh, this is just so juicy. But never mind, we're gonna have to say goodbye. I think if we weren't trying to do keys as fast as possible, it might be worthwhile exploring something like that. Just 'cause it's so dense, it's going to be absolutely loaded with gems, loaded with DBs, loaded with potential shard drops, potential drops for the embers, which obviously are very nice. Spirit guards, 5% crit. I think we will probably not want those because I think 2 of the rolls were crap, but I don't know if I've saved a decent pair. I mean, if the inbox does get a bit too full, it shouldn't do. We've got about half an hour left, but if it does get too full, then obviously you can start to pull some stuff out, or just stick it in another stash tab. Oh, another nice one. So, first elite down, and that's it. We are cooking with gas. Another shard, brilliant. I mean, we can obviously salvage the shards for gems, which, particularly once you're later on in the season and you've got all your GG shards, once you've got them, it's basically you're finding like 3 Imperial gems whenever you find one of those, with a chance of it being a flawless. But the chance seems fairly low. It's not very often. I think I've had it once so far this season that I've salvaged one and it's ended up giving me the top max gem. Still, another nice little touch. It does mean that even like after you're completely finished, even if let's say you had auged everything, which I think is a distinct possibility this season. I think you literally could play multiple classes and aug every single set for them with the soul shard mechanic, which is just brilliant. You could, I think, still get excited about finding the gems because you can salvage them and get, I don't know. I think they've done really well with the season theme. I think it's going to be a good one. It might burn itself out a little bit. It might just be too much power. Another ember there, I think, which obviously wouldn't be great, but provided we're getting some good fun. I mean, most people I think probably play for about a month across the course of the season, and I think you can have an absolutely fantastic month playing this game with what we've got in here. Fire axe, I think we'll keep that. You never know. There's cool things you can do with the Stone of Jordan and that item, so we probably will keep it just in case. What have we got? We've got another one of these. So I'm just going to shove these in here because I know that's where they go. There's absolutely no sense in getting rid of it. Right, where are we going? Now this is much more like my normal T16 experience. You go the wrong way immediately, and then the whole thing just falls apart. But yeah, you sat and do this for a couple hours, you'll have keys for days. And, you know, as I say, people could definitely play this build better. You could definitely have a bit more damage, a bit more Paragon. You could probably have, you know, completely perfect GG stuff with cooldown reduction and attack speed everywhere. Pickup radius everywhere, gold find everywhere. You know, you really could polish yourself up. An absolutely phenomenal build. Grab the axe, why not? Is that another elite? I think it was. Certainly another one there. The Rondell's Locket, actually, quietly, I've gotten really fond of this season. Just to start the Avarice Band off, it feels like I've got a juiced up Avarice Band. You know, which obviously Avarice Band is super nice anyway. Just getting it going just that little bit faster. Just seems to be extra gravy, extra good. Grab those boots. It would be nice to find a primal. It's always a feel-good moment, isn't it? Primal beggar. That's what stream used to call me. Always begging after primals. Again, this is another one you could carry on and crack on and just gobble up all the stuff, but we will press on for the keys, I think. So just over halfway. How many keys have we got? We're 133 now. Puzzle rings are worth saving this season, again, with a view to gem collection. That is potentially worthwhile keeping. Access to all skills for a follower. Probably not, actually, because, I mean, Marauders is going to use the pet gem, so there's potential for that. But, like, God Demon Hunter, you're not going to use that. You're going to use the invulnerability one. So it kind of depends what you're going to play. Looks like we've cocked up the Mystic Ally button immediately, which is a good start. It amazes me the amount of people asking for power levels. It is just crackers. Particularly when they're in a clan. I don't know if that guy was. Yeah, he is. It's like, your clan must suck. If you can't find a clanmate to power level you, your clan is crap. You need to go find a better one. No offense. Grab the gems. Do shoulders. Yeah, I mean, it might well be worthwhile pounding a load of bounties, actually. Because the augments are just going to be so fast this season. That maybe is starting to make a bit of sense. So it may well be Forgotten Souls is a limiting factor. If we do start doing a load of bounties. And you never know, it is the 25th anniversary for Diablo, which is why I think we've got all this juice. We could have double bounties that could stick them on in January. So that could be, you know, if ever there was a season to like perfect anything on any of your builds that you wanted to, this is going to be the season. You'll also have to let me know if you're enjoying this, if this is the kind of video that you would like to see more of, because I'm kind of happy to do it for Demon Hunter, probably Barb, maybe Witch Doctor. I mean, this will be the best. This will definitely win, barring some absolutely insane RNG on the procs from the Canes on the other classes. Well, we got some Witch Doctor bump. I am going to save some Nems. And Wrath of the Waste Beast. That is no good. Right, let's burn some of these shards. Still carry on for gloves. We also don't have to empty the shards. The goal basically is just to be ready for when when the rift is ready to be done again, we just need to be kind of here. So we don't have to worry. We don't have to empty the full inventory. You know, priority on getting on to the next one before like sorting all that stuff out. Is that an elite? My gosh, what a start. Only I could pick stuff up, hey? Wrong way. This tile set's a bit of a nightmare. It's like long, windy, super easy to go the wrong way. A bit like the spaghetti tunnels. And if you don't find an elite, you're a little bit stuck. But again, you know, you do have some move speed in the build, which does help. We do have the kind of automatic drag from the cyclone strike that we can use. God, this is awful. This is the worst. I guess we can't complain too much about the RNG for the maps because it's been pretty nutty. Never mind. It's made up for it with a blue gobby. Again, like, you know, with the broken crown, you can just see that it's just so many extra gems for us, which is just, you know, wonderful. Because the sooner we can get the augments, the sooner we can start blasting higher, the sooner we can blast higher, the more paragon we get, and it all just feeds into it. Alright, let's pop this. That was a lucky little find, because we were out of teleports. The teleport, if you do manage to hit something and get the 75% attack speed buff, you can just pretty much perma teleport. Otherwise, it is a little bit stuttery. Oof, yeah, this is a double bad one. Spider caverns next. Never mind. Because we do have good wave clear, I think we do increase the chances of pylons spawning, which obviously is great because that just then keeps us going faster. And we kind of roll the pylons into more pylons. I mean, you know, like that, we've managed to get two like right next to each other, which is great. Did we get them all? Yep, we got them all. On we go. Is that it? Are we done? No, a little bit more. There we go, finished. This weapon. I can't pick that up. What a potato. Double gems every time on the Rift Guardian. Again, it's just helping chip away at it. Just making sure that we get... Did I still miss that fist weapon? Or maybe we couldn't fit it in. Let's blame it on that. Another ember. It's not bad. So that's 5. Ooh, we will look at that. That looks tasty. Nice ancient one, and then none of the rest of that stuff. Should maybe have had a little look at the Samwuku gloves, possibly. Again, I mean, you're only really going to be pushing with that. There's absolutely no godly reason to do Samwuku. Anything other than pushing. You know, there's no point doing T16 with it. Innes is just absolutely wiping the floor with it, which is very funny because obviously for God knows how long, Samwuku Wave of Light was the T16 king with the hot swapping with braces, the Nems on pylons, hot swapping the canes for the keys. You know, Lex was one of the kings. Lexi was one of the kings of key farming. Oh, it looks like a small one. Oh, it's saying that. Get a little bit of luck. No, we're not going to clear this on one floor. We could do with an elite though. Oh, saved by the goblin. Nice, and he dropped us loads of cool stuff as well. Excellent, thank you, my man. And another elite to proc the in-game. It's also really nice because of the huge wave clear of the allies. It's really hard to not proc your in-game. you know, once you've killed an elite. And obviously the gem that we've got in the soul shard is giving us 5-second like in-game effect immediately anyway. But the area on the Mystic Allies is quite decent. So it's rare that you'll kill the yellow and won't bullet all the ads as well. Right, where is the Guardian? We just keep running around. They should spawn to us. There we go. Ooh, guys, come on. Don't do me like that. Ring. We do need better focus and restraint. So hopefully that was one of those. Inner chest plates as well. So I like to have a little look whilst I'm spawning back. I like to flick open the inventory and have a little look, and that kind of gets my mind ready for what it is that we're going to be looking at. So I know that I've only got a couple of pieces to check, and then the rest of it can go in the bin. Compass rose. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. Doesn't look it, but that might be very useful for bounties. Infinite Monk Teleport bounty is just brilliant. I haven't set that up yet, although I'm pretty sure I've got a lot of really, really nice pieces for it. I've got like absolute perfect shoulders. And this is more like it. Back onto this to the start. Though unfortunately I double clicked to teleport, which is not the way we want to start these things off. So let's grab an elite. There we go. Spied it out the corner of the eye. And now we are away. Do. It will be interesting to see whether we do get more keys with the Gears of Dreadlands. I don't think so. If I had to guess, I was putting my my money where my mouth is. I would say definitely Monk. But I suppose we could be surprised. Because it might well be that just the entire screen with the Gears of Dreadlands is melted. Maybe it's a little easy to navigate your way around the map. You know, you're not relying on the in-game, but I don't know. I think the way I've always thought about it is if the map is like S tier, like this, it's highly likely that this is going to be better. But if it's maybe a bit one of the cruddier ones, possibly it's faster on the Demon Hunter. Another 5 keys. Happy days. How long have we got left? 15 minutes plus the add-on time for the FedEx delivery. What a bummer. And this is the amulet that we're using currently in the cube to prevent fire damage, which allows us to stand in explosions, which is super nice. I'm not very interested in Sammuku amulets. Right, gloves. I don't even think we've hit one in a pair of gloves yet. So 15 minutes. We might get another 20 keys from now, maybe. We're at 152. So that is 152. So we should get 100 keys in an hour. Hopefully. You know, which for 800 Paragon is pretty sweet, I think. And, you know, don't get me wrong, better players would be able to get more keys. 100% sure. We'll just have to see where we end up with. And, you know, you could also bump the number up just by, well, one, not commentating and just concentrating a bit more. But secondly, you know, again, particularly towards the end of the season, if all you care about is keys, you don't have to stop and pick stuff up. You don't have to stop for the goblin packs. But this is just a kind of like a, let's do an hour. Let's see what we get in an hour. How many keys, how many gems, you know, the consumables. Obviously, it's always going to be variable. It's RNG. It just is what it is. But we might well be able to get quite a lot of good stuff. Another nice map. Well, I think we've only been shafted once or twice on the map. Yeah, you see, like But that's where that amulet comes in clutch, doesn't it? We just stand in that. We don't have to worry about teleporting away and teleporting back. We just stand in it. We laugh in the face of danger. Ooh, Fassy. We nearly procced a cheat death standing in a double or triple Fassy explosion. We still survived. Right. Is there... Oh, yes. I was going to say, is there another elite? There's 2. Look at this. So juicy. Kill up blue as well. Spears. Gems. Another shard. Ooh, a 2-handed flail. How utterly useless. Raiment boots we will look at. The Echoing Fury we'll look at. And I can't quite tell. That's a compass rose then, because it's maybe worth looking at that. Attack speed, Chris, maybe. That could maybe be useful. Not interested in those boots. So we will shove that in the little inbox to go through later. No, 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 no. And I think we did actually get... We've been putting these in here, haven't we? We don't need to. Losing valuable seconds here. Messing about with the stash. Come on, come on, come on. First victim, please. Let's go. There we are. I can hear goblins. That's nice. Obviously, goblin counts the same as an elite for the Ingame, which is wonderful. Makes it super fast. You know, you do see them every now and then. Right, we're out of Ingame juice. We're back up now. Speed pylon. Happy days. Grab the belt. Right, and thank God we're off that awful pile set. Do dagger. Also, I would say it's worthwhile kind of trying to kill stuff as you go, because otherwise you can end up at the end of the map. You know, if you just wanted to say elite hop, I probably wouldn't. Again, like the more stuff you kill, each monster's got its own individual chance to drop stuff, so obviously the drop chance is much higher on the juicy ones, but you know, it's still worthwhile, I think, trying to kill stuff as you go. Wave clear. It's always the way, isn't it? Right, so we've got about 10 minutes left. Let's see, can we get 3 more in? We forgot to check this out. Sweeping Wind. Yeah, maybe. But not ancient, so we're not interested. Carry on with gloves. So 160, so we're nearly at 100 keys. Sneak on those last 3 paragons. Nice, that's a perfect start, straight into an elite pack. I probably should have done some research before this started to work out what what should we be aiming for keys. You know, is 100 an hour good? You know, do we need to be at 150? Got it in my mind that 100 used to be like proper S tier, although that was before the canes. Like 100 and you know, 120 should be about par for the course. Something super good. But you know, again, that's you're potentially talking like with a couple of K paragons and stuff. Probably not picking up quite as much stuff. Right, there's the exit, so we may as well explore this again. This is a nice juicy tile set, this one, so we could get lucky and get a clear on this floor. Kind of depends. If we get a little bit of luck with pylons, we should get it done. There we go. There's one. Another elite. So maybe one more elite and we should be done. Depends whether we get it or not. Will we get it? Doesn't look like it. Come on, there we go. Oh, there's two up here. It's no good now, mate. Oh, 7 keys. There we go. Brilliant. Get in. 57.41. Let me write that down. Wow. 7 keys in one run. Oh, and look at those. Nice. Stats on them are crap, but the modifier's nice. Yeah, oh, that is a bummer. I just saw the Ancient Soul modifier. I thought, yes. But actually, I think that will probably be for the bin. Despite my giddiness.
Maybe you can find a use for that.
Oof, we don't want to be starting a GR133 in our T16 gear. That would end very badly. There we go, first victim. I don't know if there's a way of telling when you're at max pools. We could well be there. So, you know, considering we're also farming up like a stack of gems at the same time. Not too shabby. Oh, another good map. RNG's, man, I said my prayers last night. Like a good ARPG boy. Meow. 800 Paragon, make a mess of this. How many will we get? Ooh, we'll get 2 more in, I think, to make up for the FedEx interruption. Stupid FedEx. Ah, oh, back down to earth with a bump. Only 3 keys. Still 10 across 2 rifts. Leorex is a bit of a dead item this season, isn't it? The Leorex Crown, you normally stick it in support builds, you know, but we're not terribly interested in it this season. Because obviously it does not work with the legendary gems, as I think we said earlier. Right, last few gloves. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get a primal. So we've got 2 minutes, 10 seconds plus the added time, so maybe just one more. And we can call that a wrap. Pool of reflection. I think it's going to be back the other way. Oh, I was just going to say, please let us hit an elite so we can get the in-gym up. Grab the DBs. You know, might want to spend them. DBs definitely, out of all the things you're going to leave on the ground, they are the number one starting, because you just, you know, I just don't find myself running out of them anymore. You know, I don't even ever bother with the Sage set on the follower. Doesn't seem value. An Oculus I still need for my follower, actually. I think I'm using mine on my support Demon Hunter. I'm being silly, I haven't saved another one. But, you know, again, that would add a little bit more damage. You had the little circles to jump in. But it's not huge by any means. Do. We get another 7. That would be super sweet. Very rare, I think, those 7. You never know you're looking a raffle, is a saying I like a lot, though. Oof, there's been a bit of a bummer for the last one. Oh, we're even gonna... we're finishing it on spaghetti. Of course. How apt. Finish on spaghetti tunnels. Never mind. Well, no primals, guys. I was kind of hoping we'd get the primal look, but never mind. Right, how many keys? We've ended up with 100 keys. 96 to be precise. So 100 keys per hour, roughly. Oh, we've still got another minute, haven't we? To make up for the FedEx delay. But yeah, about 100 keys per hour with 800 Paragon. That's pretty nuts. That's with using the Broken Crown. So if I just move the gems over here, we start with 1 of each of them. And obviously we've had the gold find in there. So how many have we got? Let's move this stuff around. So yeah. We've got 23, 36, 45. So we've got over 100 Imperial gems, which is nice. And then, I don't know, 200, 300, 400 marquee gems. It's not bad. So that's probably an augment or 2, I think. Yeah, not bad for an hour. I hope you enjoyed this video. I guess I'll show you the follower. So we've got the all skills token because the pet gem makes them invulnerable. So we get all the skills, which is more cooldown, more attack speed, a cheat death, which we didn't use in the hour, which I thought was quite interesting. Increased attack speed, increased elemental damage. We've got triple canes on for the keys. We have made an intelligence class and re-rolled a bunch of these things for intelligence. Obviously hanging on to anything that drops natively with int. Average band for the pickup radius. Rogue I want to swap out for an Oculus probably. Chestplate doesn't matter. You know, again, I probably should have re-rolled that to Dex. She was sat at 18k int, so a bit more to squeeze out of her. In terms of the actual build, it is 5-piece inner with the Broken Crown helm, with the crudest boots in the cube, the Messerschmitt's Reaver, with the Devil Tongue for extra gold on the character, Ingium on the character for cooldown, Messerschmitt's Reaver for cooldown, Star of Azkaranth to stand in explosions, Stone of Jordan for just a little bit more damage, Binding of the Lesser Gods, Rondell's Locket for super pickup radius, which then feeds into the Avarice Band with Boon of the Hoarder, Lefebvre's for toughness, yeah, Enforcer, Trapped, Boon of the Hoarder. Dragonflies obviously won't be here next season, but I'm pretty confident you could just simply use a crit damage gem and you'd be absolutely fine. And we didn't use a soul shard because we were gem farming as well. So yeah, 100 keys. Like, a load of gems. Not bad. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know any feedback. If you can think of ways to improve these videos, if you would like more of them, let me know. Other than that, Merry Christmas. I've been the Filthy Casual. Take it easy. Peace.